Now that the internet is 50 years old and YouTube is 15 years old, I think it's safe to say that the internet will always be here for humans now and the humans to come after us to get their history, their knowledge, their information. Now imagine if someone were to be blogging and vlogging their entire life onto the internet for other people to see. Wouldn't you want to know how you were 20 years ago, 10 years ago, how you were, what you accomplished, and everything you did back then? Now, I know this isn't a new idea to record yourself and put on the internet and start vlogging, but I think this idea can be transformed into a broader audience. I was talking with my sister and she referenced a guy who answered his past self's questions. He was 12 years old, asked his older self questions, and then he answered them for video.
Hello, Jeremiah.
You look different.
No shit.
Which was an amazing thing. I think the internet kind of raved over it and they kind of had this idea of like how powerful the internet is. But I want to bring it back because I don't think enough people know about this. She wishes she had done something like that to know how her past self was. I mean, we were completely different people when we were kids, when we were 9 years old, 10 years old. And she wants to know how it was. Like, how did she act? How did she talk? And the mannerisms she had. Yeah, we missed the window as kids to interview our past selves, but there's no harm in filming right now because we're only getting older and we're not gonna get much younger. You are in your youngest self right now, and I think your youngest self should be recorded. I don't see the internet leaving. Ever. I don't see YouTube being a platform that's gonna die in the next 30, 40, 50 years. I really think that everybody should be documenting their lives, be the dad with the handy cam and literally film everything and post it. And guess what? No one has to see it. You can be private. You can have 0 subscribers. You could have 0 followers on TikTok, but because you have those videos and because you recorded your life, you now have access to your past. So why not post something? Even if it's just a small update, post something. You could post a video right now on your phone with the YouTube app for free with seemingly unlimited storage. The only reason I am talking about this is to motivate more people to document their lives. But why? Why should I put more effort into documenting my life? Why should I care? There's going to be a moment in your life where your older self is gonna reflect back and think about who you were, what you did, and how you got to where you are now. And because of those videos that you recorded when you were 20, when you were 15, or when you were 36, whatever, your older self is gonna be so thankful that you documented something because that serves as a tool to jog your memory and to tell your story with more detail and more evidence that you lived a life and a beautiful life on this earth. Right now, I'm at the age where I'm asking people that are older than me, my bosses, my parents, what did you do in your 20s? And I'm genuinely curious. I wanted to know how they acted and how they got to where they were. And when I'm older and when I have someone like that ask me that same question, I would be able to look back to any age I wanted to and tell them exactly how I felt, what I was thinking at the time, what was going on in my life. Cringe. Yes, cringe. Cringe is going to be there. Cringe is what happens when you hear yourself talk, when you look at yourself in the past. But I think it's awesome to cringe at yourself. I have videos of me when I was 12 or 14, and when I was 18, I looked back at the videos, I hated it. I wanted to get rid of it. But I'm so glad I didn't, because now that I'm 23 and I'm looking back at it, it's like beautiful in a way. I get to see who I was and how those things translated to now and how I still am that same kid, how I still am acting sort of similarly. Totally not the same. I'm not like a 10-year-old anymore, I don't think. You get my point. It's awesome to see yourself evolve, if I can use that word, through video and through this life, because yeah, there's gonna be some cringy times, but your older self will always thank you to see that, and it's awesome. It's awesome to cringe. In a way, the internet is a time capsule. It will forever capture human history, and it will forever be the place for information for the future. So because my videos are on the internet and public, people who know me and people who will know me because of my videos. And my soul is gonna live forever on the internet. So don't you want to be a part of that time capsule? Don't you want to have the internet capture your soul?
Nosotros son finalmente ahí a la Costa Rica.
¿Quieres llamar un taxi?